How's it going, everybody? It is March 10th. This will be a quick Merch by Amazon or Merch on Demand sales update. It's basically what's been happening in March, and if you've seen any of the previous videos, at least I think the last two or three, I've been talking about kind of increased activity and just kind of better sales, like a better feeling about what's going on in March, and that's basically what's been happening in the last couple of days as well. One good thing is, and I talked about in the last video in the last couple of minutes, where I was saying I took a few products and some of the better selling products, and I increased the price to 21.99. And for example, as you can see here, this one, the top one, uh, it's actually increased my sales. So what I'm gonna do over the next couple of days, probably a week or so, I just have to uh, put in some time. I want to increase the price to a bunch more products. And I'm thinking like 50, 60, maybe even 100, just to test it out. Because right now, for example, I mean, it definitely didn't discourage people from buying that product. I mean, it does have over 60 or something reviews. It's a 4.5 star review in total, and it's a good selling product. But since I increased the price, it's actually started paying off, and the product is selling more, which is nice. As you can see here, two products, 12.75, 74 in royalties. So that's actually really really nice. When it comes to sales in total, this month I have 60 sales in the U.S. That's $1,161 in total sales and $206 in royalties. Royalties per sale is slowly increasing, which is nice. I was worried about that because at one point it dropped below $3, but anything over three, especially 350 or higher, is amazing uh, to me. Now, uh, total sales. So let's do this. And then there's another interesting stat. I always forget to do this because I don't look at the numbers, year to date numbers, often, but people ask me in comments and privately through email. So right after looking at this month and these total numbers, I'll do that as well. So right now I've actually just cracked 108 sales, which is really nice because today is the 10th, which means that we're not even 10 full days into the month. And if it continues like this, I'll be happy with anything over 300 sales. So far, I mean, things are looking good, as you can see here. All the marketplaces are active. Even if I go back to this screen, as you can see here, it's not even noon yet, and I'm looking at 9 sales in total, and pretty much every marketplace except France and Japan. So which means there's a lot of activity, and I don't usually click through these screens. People ask me, uh, but I forget because I'm usually talking about the U.S. sales. But as you can see here, there are a couple of marketplaces where there is consistent activity. Nothing huge, like we're talking ones and twos, but I mean UK, no, sorry, Germany, almost daily sales. And then what was the other one? Italy. Italy, it's mostly, I think, one or two products, but still, it adds up. So that's where I am right now. So kind of on track to beat my uh, kind of ideal number, what I'm comfortable with, which is 300. But let's look at my total numbers. And then what I'll do is I'll compare it to last year. So year to date, which means January 1st until today, I'm sitting at 637 sales, which is not so bad. And this is kind of uh, almost exactly the same as last year. So let me just look, 637. So if we go back to January to March 9th, so 637 and 617, so about 20 sales ahead of last year. So that's good. So in general, March still feels good, especially this kind of activity this early in the day. I am actually listing products a lot lately, and I am actually now targeting the Japanese marketplace, and I'm going around and specifically targeting certain marketplaces, even though I'm still listing those products to every single marketplace, of course, but it's I am targeting, for example, over the last couple days, it's been the Japanese marketplace, so Japan. So we'll see if that effort pays off. But what I'm trying to do is trying to do things a little differently this year. Even as you guys know, experimenting with ads. So I'm not hesitant to kind of throw some money around or to try new things to see if there's any change. So far, I'm very happy not only about how March is going, but this year in general. So I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.